Thank you, Chairman. CFPB did an incredibly thorough job in developing a payday lending rule. It studied the markets for 5 years. It held multiple field hearings, conducted supervisor examinations, and multiple enforcement investigations, reviewed over a million comments. It published 5 research reports and reviewed the loan level data of tens of millions of consumers, our residents. The mountain of evidence was gathered in support of the 2017 payday lend rule, which now you seek to repeal. To justify repealing the rule backed by such evidence, I would have expected you to have done at least that much work. In gathering support for the repeal, you didn't hold any field hearings or publish any research reports, did you?
That is correct. We did not do any new research. We evaluated the strength of the research.
You know, you could just say no. Yeah, you didn't do either of those things, correct?
That is correct, yes. Yeah. We did not do either of those things.
It only took a few days in this tenure of Director Mulvaney, sorry,
No problem.
to announce CFPB's was considering repealing the rule without any evidence supporting this change. I thought maybe there would be new studies, but proposed rule states that no new studies influence the CFPB's views. The proposed rule points to no new facts and no new evidence. Is it true that CFPB based its analysis on reinterpretation of the same evidence that was available in 2017?
We reviewed the same evidence and found that there was a sufficient basis for believing it was lacking on fundamental legal prerequisites to having a rule.
As an objective observer, it is hard to see any gaps in the evidence, but if you think there are gaps, how can you justify not conducting the research to fill them?
Well, in the short run, we asked for public comment. Public comment can provide that, can provide more studies, more information that could speak to the issue that the issues that we think need more evidence. The other reason is that none of the sort of research that would be required had been started under the prior administration, and so were we to do such research, it would probably take, and I'm just making a rough guess here, a year and a half, 2 years to do it, delaying the entire proceeding for that kind of substantial period of time. The agency expressed concerns about whether that was really in the interest of consumers, industry, everybody else.
Yeah, but CFPB is supposed to be research-driven.
We are research-driven, yes.
Yeah, you're supposed to. When was the initial decision made to reconsider the payday rule?
Acting Director Mulvaney in January of 2018.
Who was involved in the initial decision to reconsider the rule?
That precedes my time at the Bureau. My understanding, it was the usual process, in which case people throughout the agency would have
It was Mulvaney, I believe. But will you commit to providing us CFPB's decisioning memo within 2 weeks?
No, I will not. That involves a deliberative process of the agency.
Oh, so you can't give me the memo of how you all decided, how you made that decision?
I cannot give you the memo with our recommendations that were made to the director that formed the basis of his decision, because we need to have frank and candid conversations about the evidence and the law to make decisions.
Prior to issuing the proposal, who did you meet or communicate with from the industry?
I had one meeting with the Board of FISCA in May of 2018. I also met between October 2018 and February 2019 with the American Bankers Association, the Consumer Bankers Association, and the Online Lenders Alliance to hear some of their concerns about the issues that we had not suggested that we would reconsider.
Will you commit to providing us with a calendar schedule, meeting notes, and communications regarding the proposed repeal within 2 weeks?
I certainly can provide mine, yes.
Okay. Will you commit to helping us get the same information for the directors and the deputy director?
I will have to take that back to the agency. A lot of those are decisions for them to make in consultation with our general counsel.
Sir, how many people worked on the 2017 rule for the CFPB?
I don't know. It was worked on over the course of roughly 6 years, so I don't know how many people at various times or
how many
total.
people worked on the proposed rule?
On the current proposals?
Current, yes.
Within my shop, it would be, I'd say roughly 10.
Okay. Will you commit to telling us within 2 weeks who worked on each rule?
Yes, we can do that.
All right, thank you. Yield the rest of my time.